How much to Cloud9 Beach?
50 each.
50? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Where is Cloud9? Is it right there? Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Oh, hello. So 100 peso charge to enter the beach here. That is about $1.75. And as you can see, this is Surfer's Paradise. Rent a board for 200, so that is like $3.50. Lesson for 600. That is $10 or so, so still quite reasonable. Now, from what I understand, the best beaches are not on this part of the island. We shall find out in about 3 seconds, but I don't have high expectations for swimming. It is a surfer's destination, but so far not looking bad. I guess it's just that it's rocky. Oh man, this is really nice, but there's rocks and reefs and stuff. Quite shallow, so not ideal, but I shall explore around further. It is a really, really cool scene though. And so the first time that I heard about Siargao was many years ago. But at the time, I was under the impression that it was more of a kind of newly discovered island and wasn't as busy as this. So, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago or something. But it has become the cool, hip place. Definitely has Bali, Indonesia, or Koh Phangan, Thailand vibes big time as far as the scene of the people here. So, as compared to Mactan, for example, then very few foreign travelers. Here it's like mostly Western travelers you're seeing. But it's a fun scene. That's what I was looking forward to, actually, was not being one of the only Western guys walking around. It's fun to get off the tourist trail, get out there and not see another traveler for a while, or not see many or whatever. But it's also fun to be in the middle of the traveler scene, be surrounded by other people who all like doing one of the same things that you like to do, which is travel the world. So I have that place for a week and I have no idea what I'm doing after that, but I got lots of time to think about it. There is another island next to Siargao called Dinabat, which somebody had recommended, and I'm going to look into going to that, or maybe get to a completely different part of the Philippines, no idea. So looks like that is the main surfers area there. Tons of surfers in the water. So I'm not sure if that means you aren't supposed to swim there. Let's go check it out anyway. Cloud9 Boardwalk. So one thing is certain, I am getting in that water one way or another. As for my surfing experience, very, very little. But I am from California, Northern California, where, for one thing, we were an hour away from the coast where I lived, and also the water is very cold and pretty rough waves, but there were people in my high school who did surf, and at one point I came across a used surfboard in a thrift store that had a big hole in it, like this big around, all the way through the board. No idea what happened. I think that it was $15, so I bought it, and my dad helped me to epoxy it, fill up the hole with epoxy glue, and then I bought a cheap wetsuit, and I did do some surfing, but I think only in Santa Cruz, which is where some of my family lived. But I only went out maybe a dozen times, if that. Barely stood up a couple of times, and that was it until I was in Indonesia, in Bali. Hello, man. No thanks, I'm good, I'm good. This was in 2014, and I rented a surfboard for an hour and went out and barely got up, kind of sort of once, I think. So I am not a surfer. I will definitely consider maybe going for it, renting a board, and give it another try. Tiny little waves here though, and as you can see, lots of very sharp looking rocks. So let's just wander for a bit. And see where to jump in. Ice bath. I went to an ice bath on Katangnan Island the last time that I was there with my friend Victor. I don't think I filmed that, but there was this gym that he liked to go to. He loves Katangnan and goes there regularly. And so there was this gym with weights, and then they had an ice bath and some other stuff. I like the cold water dip. The ice cold was pretty intense. I didn't last very long, but you know, you got to get used to it, so just got to do it more often, I guess. But this is a very beautiful island. It is really quite perfect. So everybody out there is surfing. No people just swimming, it looks like. So let's continue down this way. Great scene here with all these cool restaurants, surf school, cocktails, cold beers, island vibes, island hopping. So I'll have to think about doing that. Do like the 3 island tour somebody recommended. Sunset Live Band, that sounds good. Massage?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
This is our menu. For 30 minutes, that is 500. For an hour, I suggest you
900?
take an hour.
Yeah, hours
Hilot,
is better.
Hilot here is one of our best sellers. It is traditional Philippine massage.
Okay.
And combo as well. The combination between Swedish and Thai.
I see. Okay, I'm not going to do it now, but I am going to go for one for sure. So I will remember it. Okay, thank you. There you go. It's been a while since I had a massage and never had a Filipino one, so give that a try one of these days. So it's looking like this might be the end of the line. Exit that way. Or can I just keep walking? Hello. Is this public access or this is finished? This is just it's a restaurant?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So there you go. That is it. That is the Cloud9 experience. And I didn't find where to get wet yet, so I guess it's back by the pier. Some surfing rules here. When in doubt, don't surf. Don't drop in. Cutting in front of other surfers can make you in trouble or injured with other surfers. Observe the right of way. Don't dive when you fall into the water. I guess because it's shallow and there's rocks probably. Paddle back to the side when entering and exiting a wave. Paddle to the side for safety. Protect head. Wave hands. Protect your head if you fall down and wave your hands for help. Never put the board in front of you. So had a nice swim there. I am just so freaking grateful for this day of sunshine. If it rains tomorrow, I will tolerate it a lot better, at least having gotten one good day in, gotten to see the island and genuinely experience it in terms of swimming and feeling the warmth on my skin and seeing the beautiful bright colors. So it is now about 1:30 in the afternoon. Got lots of afternoon left. That isn't the sort of beach that I'm generally inclined to stay on for too long. Kind of small, cramped, shallow water, can't swim laps, etc. I love to spend a whole afternoon on a beach if it is the kind of beach that I like to spend an afternoon on, but I am a little bit picky in that regard. So yeah, took a couple of dips, hung out, but not gonna stay there for hours. Also, I now have work to do, so I'm going to head down to the end there, because that was a nice looking restaurant. Yeah. And that looked like it could be a good spot to take a seat for a while and work away on the computer. So going to see if they're cool with me just getting some drinks and sticking around for an hour or two. Also, we got a place here that says cocktails. Let's see what the seating arrangement is. Just a couple of seats, so not as good looking for staying for a while. That could work, but let's investigate down here. Hello, good afternoon. I just want to get some drinks.
Thank you.
Okay. I can sit anywhere here, or
Sure.
yeah.
What drinks, sir?
Maybe just a beer. Which beers do you have?
We have San Miguel.
San Miguel. Okay. So it's a couple hours later. Made good progress editing that video there. There was a sign saying exit this way. The other exit, it's a little bit rougher than the entrance, and it is starting to sprinkle a little bit, and so I'm considering what to do, whether to head back to my room or what. First, get back to the main road, and then I thought maybe I would wander a little bit further because the road kept going, and see what's down there. Looks like that is it right there. All right, so let's take a right up here and see what else there might be to see around here. Okay, the road just keeps on going that way. Maybe I'll check my map and see if there's anything worth heading that way for at the moment. So there's Katangnan Beach, just a 3-minute walk up this way, so let's wander up there, take a look. Although that might just be the surfing beach that I'd been at before, but let's go check it out. And then especially considering that the weather seems to be turning rainier, maybe just to head back to my room for the rest of the afternoon and then head out for dinner later. So this is definitely different from the surfing beach. I just remembered that that hotel where I stopped and had the beers was at the end of the surfers beach. So this is going to be something a little bit different. Let's see how it compares as far as a swimming beach to the other ones that we saw. Massage. Katangnan, that is the beach. Roadside barbecue. So another restaurant chill out scene, Kanaway Sunset Beach. Let's see if there's public access here. Looks like it. Okay, so it's kind of a small beach by the looks of it. But apparently the best beaches on the island are in the north. Need to rent a motorbike to get out to those. But this is a pretty nice spot. And then it kind of continues down here. So let's wander just a little bit further. Check out the boats. What's going on here? A tree fallen down, and then with a little frame of a structure on it. Maybe a fort, like a kid's fort or something, or maybe something more practical, like steps going up there. Interesting. And then typical boat with the whatever you call these, balancing wings of sorts. and the sprinkling has begun. And it gets less beachy that way. Doesn't look too attractive. So I think that is going to do it. I'm ready to get out of the elements, the rain, and it has cooled down a bit. Get back to my room, relax there. So that is pretty much gonna conclude the day, other than head out and find some dinner later. Let's grab a tricycle, rickshaw, tuk-tuk, motorbike taxi, whatever comes along. Okay, salamat.
Ama ko singot. Singot. You going, sir?
Diwa?
Diwa?
Diwa, other side of General Luna.
Diwa, sir?
4 kilometers. 4 kilometers